So excited. Rude. Hi, dolls. Welcome back. And if you're new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 2 of Stranger Things, Chapter 2, Vecna's Curse. And I am excited because we are going to find out more about Vecna, aka kind of like a funky Freddy Krueger, it seems to be. And I am very, very much so even more interested to see another death committed, not because I like death, but because, as I stated at the end of the last episode, the way that the body of Chrissy was mangled and the eyes, the blood from the eyes, very, very much so reminisced of the way that 11 looked at the very, very beginning of the episode with the blood pouring out of her eyes and how all of the children's bodies were mangled. So my theory moving forward as of right now is that 11 was fighting Vecna and that she knows a hell of a lot more than Brenner does. But let's jump in. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see. But comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It has all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube in addition to more. And don't forget to follow us on all social media. I will be trying to edit these as fast as possible, but they will most certainly be out on Patreon faster than they will be on YouTube. So if you can't wait for the drops, go check it out. But without further ado, this is Season 4, Episode 2 of Stranger Things, Chapter 2, Vecna's Curse. Shit's happening. We're gonna see what happened to Hopper already? Oh, that's amazing. I didn't think they were gonna show us this fast. Oh. That moment killed me. Hop! I would've worn my Hopper shirt if I knew this. Alright, so he didn't jump through. He just survived. I'm happy either way. Say hi! Chapter 2, Vecna's Curse. Let's do it. So she obviously lied to the therapist and she is still having nightmares. And she keeps taking Tylenol. Is that really Tylenol?
Holy mother of God.
Hey! I can't be out here. Get back inside.
Now she knows she's dead. Aww. He brought her flowers. So cute.
I handpicked those for you in Hawkins.
2L from Mike. She said love L in her letter.
Oh. Hey, Mike. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, good, man.
Great. What's that?
What was that?
It's nothing.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward, man.
Yeah, so awkward.
Is Will upset that he's more excited to see Elle than him?
Are your friends gonna meet us there? Friends? What friends?
You know.
She made up friends. That's a cool cut.
Of course you laugh, Robin. It's my Muppet joke. It's hilarious.
My point is,
I feel like something is up with him too. They don't know who it is, so he doesn't know it's Chrissy.
Hey, maybe Chrissy didn't stand you up after all.
Hey, don't say that.
Ever since that girl Barb died,
Justice for Barb.
would you be up for a field trip? I can't be the only one who saw them together. I mean, they stood
Where's
out.
Eddie?
Eddie didn't do this. No way.
Super nice guy, but then he's murdering women on the weekend.
She was saying Eddie is like
It's true.
Ted Bundy.
No, that I'm not saying.
Why haven't you told the cops this?
I mean, I don't know.
Because she doesn't believe it either.
The look on his face. He was scared, Dustin.
Something else killed her.
I mean, it wouldn't be out of the realm of
That's
possibilities
impossible.
considering Hawkins.
You heard the news. It's so safe. Good point. We'll be extra careful. Thanks, Mom. I love you. Bye.
Kind regards, Enzo.
That's a
Who the
little
hell sent
sketchy.
this?
A friend?
Yes.
A friend?
I didn't see a body.
And that's my number one rule. No body, no death.
He's Houdini. He's a Catman with 9 lives.
You know Joyce. She's not going to stop.
Who is she? Unless you tell me. She's wearing a Russian uniform.
Torture is such a stupid method because you can get the person to just yell something out of fear. It might not be true. Poor Hopper.
Have fun, okay? Okay.
Something's going on with him, and what did he paint?
Will does not.
She is fabricating an entirely different life than what she's actually living.
I don't think Mike's gonna like that you're lying to him. And he doesn't deserve that. And when he finds out, he's gonna be mad.
Amadeus! Me and my brothers used to listen to this song all the time.
Check it out.
I don't think that Benny's family would be too thrilled to see what you've done to his place.
The guy from the first season that feeds 11.
Did he hurt Chrissy?
No, my You want me to strangle him, or do you want to do that?
We could take turns.
Fred Benson, you killed that kid last year.
What? It was an accident.
An accident.
Bleeding!
All right there?
Is he gonna tell her? Probably not.
Okay, what was that?
Uh-oh, he's next.
Makes your troubles float away like the seed pods of a dandelion flowing in the wind.
You're going to Emerson with Nancy.
No.
What is going on?
Like, what was I supposed to do?
Not lie.
Not lie.
Yeah.
Not lie.
Yeah.
So I just tell her the truth. Yes. Just throw her dreams out the window to come out here and be with me.
That's her
And
choice if she
I
wants
can't
to do
take
that. No one's saying she
No,
would.
This
Slow motion break up with Nancy?
I guess.
No, man.
Ninja Turtles! Always love the soundtracks.
Where, oh where have you been
Don't
hiding
love
this
you.
handsome thing?
Hold on to that.
Come on.
Oh no.
And it's being recorded.
Hell, she hasn't been telling you everything.
They're setting her up. What are they doing? They just ruined Ninja Turtles for me. I know that this kind of stuff actually happens. I just can't believe that people could be this mean.
Wipe out.
Oh
No food or drinks.
no! I hope Daddy Gore needs you.
This is Enzo.
Hello, Enzo?
$40,000.
You have it in Hopper's
Trust.
I'm sorry?
Вам тут что, домашний телефон?
Maybe they'll be able to translate what the lady was saying and get some kind of information as to where he is through that.
Who the hell was that?
Somebody who works for the bad guys that wants to make a little side cash.
Если так продолжать, он умрет.
Jim, somebody get him an Eggo.
Этот человек не заслужил покойной смерти.
He better get a freaking date after this shit.
It's this cult he's in. Hellfire isn't a cult.
How exactly is it, all of that, Sinclair?
They had no idea that he was even in it.
The wrong person plays this game. It can warp their mind. They confuse fantasy and reality, and innocent people die.
So what are you gonna be a
not if
bunch
we
of
can help.
vigilantes and go out and stop him?
Chris, you want
Psycho killer. Don't agree with what he's saying, but I get it because he's like psycho killer.
Recently?
Eddie Munson.
When was the last time you talked to him? Your boyfriend? No.
Alligator.
Reefer Rick, and sometimes Eddie crashes there.
Weird science poster.
Rick Alderman's latest rentals are Annie and Dumbo, Fast Times at Ridgemont
Oh,
High,
Cheech and Chong's next movie.
Cheech and Chong's Nice Dreams, Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke.
Bingo.
Very good. Teen Wolf. Oh, pupper snuppers.
Nancy, come on, let's get out of here.
But he's just the cutest little witness. Let me tell your side of the story.
If there's anybody to do it, it's Nancy. You know she'll be truthful. Uh-oh.
You ever hear the name? Victor Creel killed his whole family.
Ooh.
They locked him away in Penhurst Asylum. What's his name? The White Mask. And killed the babysitters.
Michael Myers.
Fred is dead. Oh, it's the people at the funeral. Oh, and it's a casket.
Второго шанса у вас не будет.
Run. You die.
Wait, you don't hear that?
Calls him a muso.
Muso.
It's slang.
For what?
It's like pig here, often directed at cops. or
Security?
guards.
Hopper's stuck.
He's in prison. Is Enzo.
Hopper bribed him.
Sounds like Jim, doesn't it?
Damn, Joyce, you got $40,000 in the bank? Selling those Encyclopedia Britannicas must be doing you good.
I wasn't being a douche. You were. You were rolling your eyes. You
That's
sabotaged
not
her. Well, she was lying to
his
you.
secret
Like,
to tell. How is this Will's
about us?
fault?
What? Why is this on me? Why am I the bad guy?
Does Will maybe like Mike a little more than just a friend? I keep thinking about that painting. He brought it when they picked Mike up, but no one ever saw it still. Yeah, go push her. Go call her stupid.
Tell my boyfriend that it was just a joke and that we are really friends.
Or what? Cry to your daddy instead. Oh wait, can't do that either.
So fucking evil. Uh-oh. Will's gonna grab her. Holy shit! I mean, you deserve it, but I would always say don't resort to violence.
What did you do?
What did you do? I mean, I know I was screaming to like throw benches at her and stuff, but I didn't mean it. I'm happy she didn't kill her. Can't say I'm not happy that she hit her though. Pickle Rick!
What are you doing?
He might be in here.
Take the tarp off.
You're so brave, you take the tarp off.
Steve will get him with his oar.
I know you think you're being funny, Henderson.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Steve, why don't you drop the oar? From band. This is my friend Max. The one who never wants to play D&D. I swear on my mother. Right, guys?
Yes, we swear.
He loves his mother. His mother loves him.
Dustin's mother.
Dude, I don't blame him. If I saw what he saw happen to Chrissy, I would have freaking freaked too.
You won't believe me.
We are the only ones who will, darling. Got dark really fast too.
Kids to go home. Jesus Christ.
Oh gosh, he's reliving the accident.
Snap.
Ah, okay, we saw it. I don't need to see it again. I don't know if you want those. You might want to leave those off.
If they're back again, we need to know.
Join me.
Are these how the demigorgons are made? We got flotation.
Under a spell. A curse. Vecna's curse. A dark wizard.
Ew. Oh, they're like weird little bat things. All right, so there you have it. Episode 2, Vecna's Curse. And oh my gosh, that was intense. I know that these are extra long episodes, which I like. But I'm feeling the exhaustion because it's a lot. It is a lot. And it's definitely taking a more hardcore horror approach this season, which I am absolutely adoring because I'm a huge horror fan. I just can't believe how brutal they are showing these killings. Like forgive me, I'm sorry. R.I.P. Nancy's friend. I cannot remember his name. I honestly didn't even catch it in the first episode, so I guess I didn't need to learn it. But he gets picked up, and before he drops, he gets his eyes ripped out and the bones break and everything, and then he just drops like a freaking slinky to the pavement. Oh my gosh, that is so brutal. It's so awful. But now we have a better grasp on what is going on. So now Max has this kind of weird occurrence in her trailer. The lights flicker on and off, but she says the place is a piece of shit and that happens sometimes. And so she didn't think anything of it, but she did notice Chrissy and Eddie going into the trailer. She noticed Eddie exiting the trailer and he looked scared, he looked terrified, and she heard him scream. So she doesn't necessarily believe that this is Eddie either. And good on her to go to Dustin, who goes to Steve and Robin, and they do their amazing private eye investigation work that they always do, and they figure out that he's probably hiding out at one of his friends' houses. What's awesome is you have this, this macho tough guy, Eddie, who doesn't give a crap about what anybody thinks, who is shaking like a leaf and terrified and saying, you're not going to believe me, you're not going to believe me. And little does he know that these are like the one group of people that will believe him. So I'm glad that they found him right away and they're able to communicate with him and build that kind of trust of like, no, we get it. Listen, this is what we went through. You're in good company here. So it does make him feel a little more safe. And they quickly figure out that it's the video that I watched, Vecna, they said he was a demigod. But anyway, we figure out it's Vecna. And this is terrifying because they said that Vecna is extremely, extremely powerful. I mean, as we can see, he's literally just like, boop. He like boops the nose. No, he takes his hand on their face and like that, they're dead. And it's a horrific death that is occurring. So when these cops find this kid in the middle of the freaking road and it's the same kind of occurrence, like it's the same kind of situation, same way that Chrissy was found, mangled and eyeless, this is going to be the sign of a serial killer. It's definitely going to be the sign of a serial killer, and it's going to open up a huge investigation, which is going to probably make it a little harder for our group to figure things out. They're probably going to get in the way, but I'm expecting like a death every episode now, because first it was Chrissy, now it's Nancy's friend. Are we going to get a death every episode? I cannot wait until it's Elle's bully. Please make it be Elle's bully in the next episode. Oh my God, Elle. Okay, so I am one to never condone violence, but I am a firm believer that some people, sometimes they just need to be shoved down a hill. Maybe not whacked in the face with a skate, though. I am shocked that she did that. I can't believe that she did that, but she reached her breaking point and she snapped. And it's interesting that she got triggered by what Mike was saying, which was, what did you do? What did you do? And that's what Brenner said to her, what did you do? What did you do? And it made her think back to that moment. So this kind of even more so enforces my theory of I think that 11 was battling Vecna. I don't think she knows who Vecna is, but I think that's who was there the day that all of that destruction happened, because they're showing us an episode that is literally called Vecna's Curse, and it correlates to the flashback and the memory that she has in this episode that was shown in the first episode. So I'm really, really thinking that's what it is. But moving on, because I stated that enough. I can't believe that she hit that girl, but I'm kind of happy she did. So I'm a little annoyed with Mike, though, because Will is definitely third wheeling it. I mean, they were best friends, best friends. And I feel like Mike is not treating Will as good as he should be. Mike's kind of throwing it in his face like, you could have reached out to me. And I hate when people do that you could have reached out to me. I could have reached out to you, and I had reached out to you, and I didn't think that I would have to reach out. I think that's the point. Like, I don't feel like I should have to reach out to you. We should just be on a normal level of communication because we're best friends, and you have that with 11. Why don't you have it with me? And then Mike gets mad at Will for not telling him about 11 not actually having friends. Now, I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think about this, but I don't think that's his secret to tell. First of all, as he said, I didn't know she was lying to you this whole time. And now that you're here, it's not my place to be like, hey, I'm going to expose you. That's your relationship. It's your business. You should be angry at Elle, not at Will. Lucas parties it up with his friends at the end of the last episode, and now they are all being questioned by the cops, and they're kind of freaking out because they think they're in trouble. And little do they know it's because Chrissy's boyfriend, I guess, is the one that they want to talk to, considering it is Chrissy who was harmed. So now he kind of goes on this little vigilante spree and gathers up all of his basketball buddies, and he's like, we're gonna go find Eddie. And I get it, because if I was in his place, hey, I might go a little loony too and try to do that. But this is going to get in the way of our group too. They're probably going to get slaughtered, but we're just going to have to wait and see. We also find out that Lucas didn't tell his basketball friends that he was in D&D. Now, I was under the impression in the first episode that they were aware of this. They weren't. They are not, because they're like, how do you know all this information? How do you know all this stuff about D&D? What's D&D? And they kind of make fun of him for it. So I think this is going to open his eyes a little bit up to being like, hey, maybe I don't want to be here. Maybe I love playing basketball, but I don't want to be on a team full of a bunch of guys that are going to make fun of me and make fun of my true friends. So I think that this is going to be something that Lucas probably is going to run with them for a little bit, but then slowly he's going to go over back to our core group of friends. We have an interesting conversation between Argyle and Jonathan about how, like, Jonathan's like, oh, I wish that she surprised me, and part of me thought that she was gonna be with Mike when he showed up, and he then says that he applied to a different college, not the college that they're supposed to go to together, and it's Argyle, of all people, who's like, why are you lying? Why didn't you just tell her the truth? Why are you keeping this from her? Like, eventually you're going to have to tell her. So the fact that you're lying about it is kind of silly, and it's digging you a bigger hole. I love that Argyle is the one who tells him this and kind of tries to help him realize, like, hey, you shouldn't be lying to your girlfriend. He says, I'm frustrated, and she's not even my girlfriend. So I think now that Nancy is on this investigative path, and we just saw that her partner in crime got murdered, she is probably going to find herself back with our core group. I slowly see everybody coming together, everybody being back together to kind of fight this thing. Last but not least, my Hopper! Oh, my poor Hopper. We find out that Hopper did not die. Hopper did not jump through the fold. Hopper was just hanging on a lower deck, and he was found by the Russians. He was imprisoned. He was beaten too near death. The one guy said. They said if you continue this, he's going to die. So they clean him up and they throw him in a jail. And now we find out that the letter that Joyce received is from a man named Enzo. And Enzo, they don't know if they can trust Enzo because they don't know who the hell Enzo is. And they figure out through a little bit of detective work, which I knew they were going to do that, pointed it out. I'm like, they could probably translate what that lady is saying. Whenever you have a scene where something important is occurring, and then there's kind of like a side thing going on, typically there's information there. And so I'm sitting here watching this lady yell, and I'm like, she's either going to say something that's going to give it away, or she's going to do something that's going to make him mess up what he's saying. And sure enough, she says some kind of slang that is referred to police. He said typically refers to police officers in a negative way in Russian, or guards. So they figure out he must be a guard of the prison, which they are correct. So we are probably going to go on a road trip, a plane trip, because they have to go to Alaska. I've always wanted to go to Alaska. It's really ironic because I was just talking to my friend about this like 2-3 days ago, and he's like, we should plan a trip to Alaska. So I'm happy to be going to Alaska. Let's go save Hopper. I hope that our core group is okay and they start finding out more things and they're safe and they slowly all get back together. That was an intense freaking episode. And I can't wait for number 3. Everyone throw a like over this. Like if you do not like what you see, but comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. Wait, thanks. I regularly link the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon and follow us on all social media. But that is it. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.